York hat on, you know what I'm saying? Puffy and them, Biggie and them, they from the Bronx. Like, what's up? You were Brooklyn at, right?
Right here.
First of all, let me tell y'all something. Ben copied me. I was supposed to go before him, right? And I feel like Angelina when she was like, you know, let me pass on my black and white papers. They don't pass out their color ones. Now Ben done had a song with music, and I don't got no music. So I'm going to have to use y'all to clap your hands because Ben wanted to outshow me. Cousin Ben, it's always your family, right? Okay, so I do got a song for y'all. That's quick, though. It's quick. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Because you ain't gotta roll that in. Guys, all right, so picture this. I'm going to take you on a journey, right? I want you to take a deep breath. Everybody take a deep breath. One more. Slow down. I'm going to take you on my green hair journey. Because I know that y'all see this bright green hair, right? Imagine me in a room in Tampa, Florida. And it was kind of cream like this. And the sheets on the bed was cream, and I was just kind of sitting in a corner, just sitting there, wondering who, what, where, when, and how did I get here. I was super duper depressed. Didn't even realize it. I kind of found out before I left Rochester that I was like in this depression state. I've never been depressed, so it was like really difficult for me. And so, I mean, all I was really missing was like a straitjacket. But I was really at somebody's house. So I wasn't at a hospital or nothing. I was really at somebody's house. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, how did I get here? I mean, I wanted to get in better weather. And I wanted to do all of these great things. But why am I here and by myself without my family, without my son, without everybody? I had a salon. It was closed down. It was like all of this stuff. And I'm like, why and how am I here? So as I'm sitting there, it was almost like this imaginary mirror was put in my face. And I'm just staring at a reflection of me. And I hear this voice like, okay, girl, this is where you are. And this is what I made you to be. And I'm trying to figure out why you're not here yet. Why are you not here right here in this space of who I made you to be? And I'm like, well, you know, because my son, look around the room. It's just you, me, and this mirror. Because my mama, that story was cute, but your mom not here. No, because my friends, that was nice. Your friend's not here. Look in the mirror. What do you see? Guess what? It's your fault. And I'm like, whoa, God, what? Like, no, it's not my fault that I'm here by myself because all of these people did me wrong because I'm so nice and I was so nice to them and I'm being a great mom that I can be. I'm a single mom. I'm trying to do this and do that. My son is getting in trouble. Like, no way I'm here by myself. Yes, it is, though. Listen to me. So I'm here to give you an alternative perspective. I'm here to get you to understand what was going on. So I remember looking in the mirror constantly looking in the mirror, and I would see this black hole. Now, we doing this Wakanda this weekend, right? I was Wakanda before Wakanda came. See that man right there with the bald head? That was me. I cut all of my hair off. As a stylist, I mean, I did it because it was a style that I never had. I didn't do it because I was like trying to have this midlife crisis. It was just like, oh, okay, this is a style that I never had and I'm going to do it. But as time went on, it was like I had to get rid of all of that old stuff. So I cut all my hair off and I started growing it back. But every time I would look in the mirror, it was kind of like a dark hole, a dark circle. And I was just like, I don't like this. I don't like looking in the mirror, seeing this dark space because I'm so happy. I'm always smiling. Everybody's always, oh, can you come and sing? Can you come and do this? Can you come and do that? I was a yes girl. And I had to realize that. And that's why God is like, this is your fault. Because you said yes to absolutely everything. Everything anybody asks you to do. Oh, you want me to be the clown at your baby party. No problem. You couldn't find nobody? Okay, I'll be there. What time? At 3? Okay, I'm going to be there. I go get this clown suit and makeup. I ain't never been a clown a day in my life, but I want to do it because I want to do that for my friend because I'm nice, right? Because I'm a good person, right? So I'm like, okay, oh, you want me to praise dance? Okay. I mean, if that's what you want me to do, what song you want me to do? I just learned the song today, and I'm up there just twirling around, giving God praise, right? I mean, okay. Oh, so you needed me to like help you with your homework? No problem. I ain't even helped my son yet, but I'm gonna help you with yours because you in college. Because you in college, right? I just constantly, I was a yes girl. Oh, shit, let's not talk about my boyfriend. What? What? He needed help with this, and the third, and I had to spend some time with him after work and all of it. And it's like, oh, okay. I ain't even ate yet, but okay. My dad is a deacon. I played the drums, and I sang. I had to go. What? Wednesday's Bible study. The drummer ain't gonna be here. Yeah, we need you. Okay. We need you to sing on Sunday because it's a. All right. And slowly but surely, I am getting beat up. I am getting beat down. I am getting torn down because I am saying yes to everybody, to everything. I said yes to everything except myself. So, my birthday is December 17th. December 17th, 2016, I had a going away party. I was turning 32, and it says, sweet endings to a new beginning, right? That was real cute, right? And I had, my friends came, and they had a $5 entry, so I had all these $5, and all this stuff was going on. So, I'm back in Florida. I packed my bags, and I drove to Florida. So, I'm down there, I'm in this room. Remember, the room I told y'all. Cream, with the cream sheets on the bed. And all I was missing was a straitjacket because I thought I was going absolutely crazy. But here I am. And I said, okay. God is like, this is your fault. And I'm like, but no, it's not. Because at first I was like, no, like, it's not. But now I'm like, okay, you're taking me through these stories. You're taking me through all these yeses. I'm like, okay. So I had some gifts. My friend Raya, love her, she gave me a book that said The Year of Yes. So I said, okay. I'm going to read this book. And I read it. Shonda Grimes, she talked about how her sister told her, you always say no to everything. You always say no to everything. Every time we ask you to go here, every time we ask you to go there, she just like to sit in her corner and write her stuff, right? She got some really good TV programs out and everything, and she wrote her book and everything, but that's her thing. She liked to be in her corner, in her room, and she just like, yeah, no. She even got engaged, and she was just like, everybody was looking at her so crazy when she said, I don't want to do this. Never mind, I don't want to get married. And the guy was great to her, but she didn't want to. And she said, I had to be authentic to myself. And her sister said, I'm going to challenge you, right? You always say no. She said she took that like, well, what do I got to do? She said, I started to say yes. She committed to saying yes for 1 full year. To everything. Anything everybody was asking her to do that she wanted to do, within reason, she was going to say yes, because she had to get out here, she had to network, she had to do all the stuff that we're doing today. We all say yes with the coronavirus going around, right? We still here. And we got something on the other side of that yes. And so when I read that story, I'm like, okay, remember, alternative perspective. My yes is me saying yes wasn't wrong. I was saying yes to the wrong people. I never said yes to myself. So I said, you know what? Okay. I'm going to say yes to myself. So my hair is growing back a little bit. Now I got a brush cut. Now I'm looking like homegirl right here. I got a brush cut. And I had some color, so it was like navy blue, right? So I like to talk. Let me tell y'all something. This speaker thing was inevitable because my daddy liked to talk. I got it, honestly. So I remember, as I sat and thought about these yeses and stuff, one thing led to another, led to another story, which took me back into my childhood of why I was saying yes to everything. Because like, that's your auntie, go give her a hug. We do that sometimes to our kids, right? They don't even know these people. It's like, go to help her out. Go to help her out. Grab her bags. It's like, I don't want to talk to that lady, but okay. I don't want to give the pastor of your church a hug. He's creepy. Okay. And they didn't make us, they meant well, but it was like, because we've been conditioned and we've been programmed like this, we started to say, yeah. So I thought about all of these things. And so with my speaking, I remember being a kid that was always in trouble in school for talking too much. What did that report card say? I got A's because they told me to go to school to get good grades. I'm like, bet, got you. Go to school. I'm done first, so now I'm talking to my friends. I didn't really realize that people couldn't get their work done and get an A and talk. I didn't know, because I was done, and I had an A, so I was like, well, what do you mean, teacher? I'm distracting people. Like, what does that mean, right? So help them. Okay. So then they're like, 1 + 2, girl, 3. You don't know that? Why you don't know that? So I was doing all the wrong stuff, because now I'm enabling them. And so, wow, I've been an enabler since like 2nd grade. I didn't realize that. So as I got older, my yeses to everybody else's was enabling them. And I remember going to the altar one time, and my pastor walked by, and then he walked back, and he said, God said stop being God in people's lives. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? He said, every time somebody call you, matter of fact, every time somebody get into a situation, they can call you. They never depend on God. They be like, let me call Ashley. She gonna do my energy in me. Let me call Ashley. She gonna drop me off to work. Tired, ugly, busted and disgusted, falling asleep at the red lights because I kept saying yes. And so alternative perspective, I started to realize in this mirror, oh, because this is where I was, and this is where I was supposed to be. But the thing about it that I learned is that I was in the exact middle. We are who we are, out of control and in control. So out of control, my yeses were just constant. They was just, I think I have to do this. I got to do this. I have to do this, right? But my yeses are not wrong, in control, because then I control who I say yes to. So again, my hair is growing out, right? Got a little fresh cut. I had to come back to Rochester. Oh my God. My car got totaled in Florida. I came to visit my son. Things started going left, and I just had to stay. I only had 2 weeks of clothes packed because I was coming to visit, and I was going back to Florida, to home, so that I can provide a way and bring him down, right? No. So now I'm even more depressed because the little bit of sunshine that I thought I had and the things that I was doing in Florida, and I'm like, ooh, I'm getting better, y'all. It got worse. It got darker. It got deeper. The situations got like, I don't want to be here. I just kept saying, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in Rochester. I don't want to see these people. My son is cutting up. Mom is getting on my nerves. Everybody, I'm not going back to the church. Everybody, leave me alone. I don't want to be here. So I got deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into depression. I looked in the mirror again. Because, sometimes we just like brushing our teeth, combing our hair, and we're doing it real quick. I'm a hairstylist, so I'm constantly in the mirror, but I'm never really looking. I'm in the mirror because I got to do hair, so I'm always looking in the mirror, but I'm not really staring. I'm not really looking in it and paying attention to what it is that I have to see in me. So I looked in the mirror one day, I was brushing my teeth, and I'm like, I still see this black hole, and it's gotten even worse. So I said, what am I going to do? Now, people see me with green hair, and they be like, oh, here she go, right? But I'm a hairstylist, so what's wrong with that? Like, you should probably think, wow, that's probably art to her, right? Most people thought I was crazy. Why she got green hair? So one day on Facebook, I said, I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to tell why I got green hair. I remember the trees. When we were coming in, I said, look at the trees. My cousin back there witnessed. I've been taking pictures and videos of the trees the whole time we came in. I'm like, I love these trees. They're so bright. They're so green. In Rochester, y'all, we be having snow a lot. They don't really be hot a lot. We don't really get a whole lot of sun. So seeing these beautiful green trees is like a no. But in Florida, though, every morning I would go for a walk. The grass was really green. The trees were really green. I said, I'm going to color my hair green. Because it's going to remind me of the happy times that I had in Florida when I was walking around. Because if we think about it, green, for those of you that know spirituality, green is the heart chakra. Green, these leaves, these plants and stuff, is God is Mother Nature. Come on. Mother has given us to breathe. Green is great. So I said, okay, I'm going to color my hair green. And I did, and it was really, really short. It had gotten a little bit longer, and I started my locks from like nothing. Because remember, I had homeboy hair first, then I had her hair, right? It was growing out a little bit. Then I went on and I locked it, and it was really, really short. And I said, Our hair, this is what I teach as a stylist, our hair grows from the inside out, right? Everything we do is from the inside out. What we look like, now sometimes we know how to fake it. We know how to put stuff on the outside, but it don't matter. I tell clients all the time, I can buy $100 million shampoo, and if you're not drinking your water and doing what you need to do from the inside, your hair is not going to be to its best potential. It may grow, but it ain't going to grow long. You know, it may look healthy, but it's not really healthy to its best. And I want to be my best because we were fearfully and wonderfully made, right? So I want to be my best. I want to be at my best. What does that look like, me being at my best? I said, okay, I'm going to color my hair green. I'm going to start this live journey. That way, when y'all see me and my hair is growing, you know that I'm getting better in the inside, and I am kicking depression's ass. What? I am like, my hair, this is almost 3 years in May. And so when people see me, like even the other day, my mom was like, your hair is really long. Now, she's been growing her locks for 5 years. And she's like, you're catching up to me. And I'm like, because there's that supernatural power, right? There's that really getting better. There's that healing thing, that these alternative perspectives, these things that I once thought that was bad, right? Me wanting to be so different and wear my hair in different colors and say yes to everybody and help all these different people. All I had to do is change that and do that stuff for me. I remember my pastor saying one time, why do we give other people power? And I'm like, what is he talking about, right? He said, we go into the store, you and your friend, you la-di-di, you go get a shirt, you try it on, and you come out and say, girl, how does this look? And the moment she say, I don't like it, you be like, oh, okay. And then you go to, no, but when you picked it up off of the rack, when you took it into the dressing room, when you put it on your body, you loved it. And then you gave your power to your friend. And that's what I was doing with my yeses, because I didn't have to give my energy to everybody. I didn't have to really be tired at the red light. Literally, falling asleep at stop signs because I'm dead dog tired. Getting calls 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? When I tell y'all any and everything that anybody asked, I was like, okay. Now, any and everything I ask, I'm saying, okay. Because God put that mirror in my face and said, look, I've created you to be something, and you need to figure out a way to be that. There's nobody else in this room. There's nobody that you have to say yes to, except for me and you, right? Because God is here, right? So say yes, and I'm like, okay, God, okay, I'm getting it, so I need to say yes. And so what does that look like? So when I walk around and people see me with my hair, that alternative perspective, me changing our mind, we talked about that yesterday, changing your mind to change your life. I did that. I was able to change my mind in the way that I thought about things. I remember, my previous pastor, before the last one, when I went to the altar, he told me, he said, you know what, girl? You do good things. You don't do God things. And I was like, what? I'm like, why do these people be telling me all this crazy stuff, right? He said, you do good things, but you don't do God things. And I said, well, what does that mean? He said, you do these things out of the kindness of your heart. And there's nothing wrong with having a kind heart. But you're also supposed to ask first, am I supposed to do this thing? Should I give $200 to this person? Should I go and pay the RG&E? Because one time I remember saying, I'll help somebody with their gas and I'll help it pay their RG&E. And as we was talking later on in the week, I found out she had bought a bus ticket for her boyfriend to go back home. What? What? I'm a single mom. I remember the feeling. I'm a single mom doing this by myself. I'm working at a hair salon. Y'all know sometimes we have good, great weeks, and sometimes it's like, ain't a client in sight. And I'm like, I'm spending my extra money that I could have went and got me some nice sneakers with. But I'm working in flats, okay, in the wrong shoes, messing up my spine and everything else because I want to make sure your household is good. But you didn't want to make sure your household was good. So I started to see the alternative perspectives. I started to see what God was showing me. I started to take off those rose-colored glasses because I started to realize I was looking at things through my perspective. I was looking at the friend I was to you. I never looked at the way you were to me. I didn't realize that this thing was a relationship for real. Relationships is just not, this romantic thing. They're platonic. They're the relationship that you have with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your co-workers, your whoever. And if they are toxic, you have to let them go. But if you are toxic, you got to adjust. I was toxic and I didn't realize it because I was toxic because I didn't take the time to do the self-care for myself. So in my enabling, I was toxic because I wasn't really helping another person. I was enabling them, which was helping them be a worse person, right? Because if they can't stand on their own 2 feet, if I die, God forbid, what are they going to do? They're so used to asking somebody else, and I'm so used to running, and I realized, we got this superwoman thing. We got this strong, I hate to be called a strong woman. I don't want to be strong like in that way where I got to do everything because I'm not God. I'm not. I don't want to have to do all of these things, but what I am going to do is what He made me to be. What I am